What's up, my aliens? It's going to be a short vlog today. Keith came home from the movie review last night, totally crashed on the couch after, well, no, wait. He came home from the movie, then we did the review, then he crashed on the couch. Apparently he wasn't feeling good and went to the doctor today, and apparently he's got strep throat. So with that said, I came home from work today and I'm like that, and crashed on the couch myself. So anyway, keeping in the spirit of things to like Halloween every day. This is what I've done today. Not a big thing, but it's still progress and it's still going forward. You guys remember the huge freaking pot that I got from Lowe's for the man-eating plant? It was extremely top-heavy, and we don't want it to fall over. So what I did, the cheapest method that I know of, because what, a bag of Quickrete's like, what, $2.30, something like that. I took half of a bag, so there's probably about 30 pounds of concrete in this thing, but it's so much more sturdy now, even though it hasn't set. And the one thing to remember about concrete, when you put it in like a container, is that it's going to dry kind of weird, you know, because if it's out in the soil helps absorb some of the moisture from the concrete to help it dry. This right here, I don't know what it's going to do, but even if the stuff cracks or whatever, it's not a big deal. It's still going to keep the form, and concrete's heavy, so it's still going to stay on the bottom. And this prop is not going to be moving itself in any way. It's just going to be like the man-eating heads on the top of the PVC. Yeah, PVC. I get the two confused. Anyway, I'm going to cut a real short COC today and then call it and try and get some sleep and rest so that I can be at it full force tomorrow after I get home from work. So, fingers crossed, COC should be now. God, I hate being sick. It's like a roadblock, but this one needs to be like relocated, so I'm going to do that. Greg Nerdly Studios. Hey Troy, if you would mind telling me where did you get that inflatable at 103? Yesterday's vlog 103 is when I was at the storage unit. And all of the air-blown inflatables I got from Spirit Halloween online. I had all of them shipped to me. Typically I did it when I had like a coupon or, you know, 20% off or something like that. So yeah, I've gotten away from using them though, just because when you get more people, a lot of them need guide wires on them. So I don't like having like guide wires that are black at night with a lot of people around. It just equals disaster. Yard Hunter 5, the rule of boxes. Keith has to build 12. I wish that he was here right now to hear that, because he'd be cracking up. He'd be like, nuh-uh, I hate boxes. Yard Hunter 5, Keith and I think Steve's Haunted Yard is our favorite. When I saw that leering skeleton that you did, and I know you probably did that a while ago, and you know, I'm trying to stay caught up, at least, you know, a couple vlogs here and there. That leering skeleton was freaking awesome. It was so cool. And, you know, I kind of also stay away from a lot of the props that are like single movement, kind of like, you know, the grave popper that comes up and down, and I don't like mechanical things. But that, my friend, was freaking brilliant. Round tall. As to the drink being huge, that's what she said. No, not recently. Was curious, Troy, how much of the movie did you sleep through? None. I made it through the whole freaking movie because it was good and I liked it, and I had to pay attention to the storyline because of the squirrels in my head. It was great to see Keith in Shadow of Palms. As far as the problem with logging into SOP, that's the first time that has happened, and Walter has the same thought that I did, because there's no problem until you hit the link, which means that after you hit the link, whatever problem is with the other program on the other end. And yeah, they were probably working on that part of it, which caused the problem. Zacky Wacky the Boxer. Number 1 is peace sign. Number 2 is swearing. I'll make sure I'll let Keith know that. Columbia Manor. Ivy suits rule. I have one too, and it's amazing. I bought the fake Ivy after Christmas a couple years back, and it kicks ass. If you plan to, wait for a sale, because it can be expensive. Go to the Dollar Tree. They always have like foliage there, and that's where I got a bunch of Ivy. Oh, and yard sales too. Yard sales love to give that, or sell that stuff for like pennies on the dollar. I got like a whole garbage bag of it for like $1 at a garage sale last year. Some of you guys might remember that. John 9111. burp back at Keith. It was actually me that burped, and I think that's the first time I've ever burped on a vlog. That was actually kind of an outtake that I meant to take out of there, but I didn't. Screaming Scott, it was great to see you on Shadow Palms last night. You too, my friend. Sorry my microphone wasn't working. I bought a cheap webcam and I guess I don't have it hooked up right. Talk to you next time. Absolutely. I don't know if we'll be on this next week, but actually I have no idea what this next week is going to bring. None. Zero idea. Calgary, I really don't think you have issues with parking, especially if you can talk to the other business owners in the area and maybe work out a deal to use your property when the haunt is open. You'd be surprised at how many people will pay $2 if it means they don't have to walk to get to where they are going. You know, I never ever thought of charging for parking. And initially I saw that and was like, oh, that's a really freaking good idea. And then I got to thinking, kind of an afterthought, it's like, oh, but I don't want to deter people, but it's only $2. So maybe that's something that Keith and I will talk about and try to figure something out with that. So good idea, thank you. Oh, and also nice squirrel face on the still on the vlog. You know, I freaking hate, that's why I want to become partners, guys. That's one reason that I want to become partners with YouTube, and I've tried it, and I didn't vlog it this last time, but I tried again, didn't make it like a month and a half ago. I want to become partners because you can put any little, this is what he's talking about, you can put any little picture on, and YouTube only gives me 3 choices, and they are randomly drawn. So it's always my face going like, or something like weird like that, and my luck, it'll choose one of those that I just did for the picture. But there's no rhyme or reason to which pictures it chooses, and it just, that's one reason why I want to become partner. So thumbs up, like, favorite, comment, because all that makes difference. It's called engagements from YouTube. When you guys, you know, give the thumbs up, or like the video, when you guys, you know, favorite, when you, you know, share them on Facebook, do whatever, you know, I appreciate it. Keith appreciates it. You know, because we just hit 660 subscribers today, so we're pushing towards 700, and I appreciate and love every single one of you. The Dark Side Haunt 360. Keith tasted PT. I don't understand the PT part. It was actually cedar, but Keith tasted PT wood. PT has chemicals known to the state of California to cause cancer. You know, so does the Portland cement that I just got through using in the bedroom, and you know, it's got cancer-causing agents too, but apparently only in the state of California, so I'm good. And my monster in a box is Total Darkness. Yeah, ours will be too. I'm thinking about red for the eyes, and not really LED. See, I told you I was feeling great. Sorry, not really LEDs, but maybe even incandescent. I'm thinking that incandescent lights for the eyes might be better. Crazy Man Living. I don't know if it's too late to send in an outro. Bro, it is never too late. I want all of you guys to send in your outros. I will use them because I'm still thinking of a good one. Well, think of a good one, film it, 10 seconds or less, preferably like 5 to 7 seconds. Make it funny, make it original. Yes, original, no copyrighted work. Make it funny. Make it Halloween related, that'd be cool too, but it doesn't have to be. And closing out the COC again, JHMDF. I laughed a lot when you said closes my cock out. Well, you know, COC, I don't see that as funny. No, because we're talking about commenting on comments. Get your mind out of my gutter, Scott. Is that like getting it caught in your zipper? Wow, really? Hold on. COC, zipper. No, I don't think it'll work. Maybe, I don't know. I can't do it right now. I just realized Keith and I both do peace sign goodbyes on the vlogs. Are we long lost brothers? It's possible. So it's time for subscriber shoutouts also, and I was sitting here trying to think of like a quick acronym for, you know, subscriber shoutouts, and I was like SSO, so, and it's like awesome subscriber shoutouts. ASS. Ass! So it's time for some ass, guys. Okay, sorry. I don't mean to be so sexual. This is just, it just happens. So, okay, I digress. 8, Bandora 8, Baker's Ben, Devil Girl, The Haunter 365, Halloween Fan 2010, Haunted Houseification, Simply Ben's Videos, and HHN for You. Thank you guys for subscribing. Happy haunting. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow I might be feeling worse. Keith might be feeling better. I don't know what's going to happen. So, there's your cliffhanger of the night, guys. There's your cliffhanger. I have no idea what tomorrow's going to bring.
You want more? Come back for seconds tomorrow!